Hey you guys, PGD here. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a very short video because I did not pick much up during the Sephora appreciation sale that they had recently. But I was able to get 20% off, so I did get a few items. I already mentioned in the video, which should have loaded up before this one, the Pat McGrath Flesh No. 3 lipstick. And this is the shade, but if you want to see it swatched and all that, which I am wearing it on my lips right now anyhow, you can just check out that whole video. Other thing that I didn't mention in that video is see how it looks kind of ashy and dry here, but as soon as you start like applying it to your lips, then that like ashy cast, as you can see here, is gone. But yeah, I like it. So anyhow, you can check that all out in that video. So I picked this up during the sale. I got also this, just sticking with makeup for one sec. This is a Sephora palette that looks much better in the box than outside of it and like actually on my face, but it's the Contour Blush palette. And here are the colors. It comes in kind of like this clear cover case. This particular highlighter, the white one, looks just like the one from Nars that is also kind of like white, but when you put it on it shows up more as like gold. See that? Yeah, I can't think of the name, but I'll have it here on screen because I do own that one as well. So that one is reminiscent of that shade from Nars. You don't care if I go through the names of each shade, right? So they only have one palette that looks like this. That's supposed to be like your blush and contour kit. That's this one. This little highlighter piece. Okay, there we go. This little blush piece right here. This too is like rosy, but like with a little shimmer to it. There we go. But these show up much better on my hands than they do on my cheek. So yeah, this one right here, this little brown one. What space do I have? Let me put that here. See how you could barely see that? Same way it shows up on my face. You could barely see this one. I think that's supposed to be like the bronzer or something, but not for me. And I thought it could work kind of as a blush at first, kind of like Swift from ColourPop, because when that color first came out a while ago, I did buy that blush and I like it because it's like a brown, but it shows up on my skin. This one, no, it doesn't really show up, so that one will just sit in the pan. This is an orange. Look at that. So you can see that color right there. However, this orange, and it has like a little gold built into that. Yeah, maybe you can see it. Yep, little gold flecks. But it still doesn't compare to my all-time favorite, which is the orange blush. There's only one, but I'll put the number below because they go by numbers. By Black Up Cosmetics. They have an orange that is out of sight because it doesn't show up like clowny orange, but it's like just enough orange that you see the pop of it and it's beautiful, but it's not over the top. This one, it shows up almost more golden flecks and then orange surrounding it. Like I could see like it wanted to go for a sunset vibe, but then just decided to just go orange and gold. Golds with a little bit of surrounding orange. So here we go. This last shade is this finger, sorry. Oh, did I use that for something? Oh no, I didn't. Nope, that's that. Boom. So yeah, like a light pinky kind of metallic something. So here are all the shades from this palette, which I probably should have returned, but I didn't, so I won't. I mean, I can use it, but it doesn't give me the wow factor that I thought I would get from it, just because it doesn't necessarily show up on my face the way I thought it would. I re-upped on this Earth's Nectar hair honey curls. It's their gel. I've spoken about this many times. This will appear in a totally different video related to hair. I'm sure you know which one. I don't even want to say it, but yeah, so it'll show up there. But is this my all-time favorite styling gel still? We'll see, but I like it obviously enough to get it during the sale. I also picked up, this is just like I think the little travel size one. This is from Urban Decay. I don't do much with Urban Decay, but anyway, this is their De-Slick product. It's supposed to control your oil. You spray it on your face in like a X formation. I haven't really tested this out, but that's that. Other things. Oh, this I really haven't used really at all. This is by Glow. This is their watermelon moisturizer. And I'm finishing up another moisturizer, hence me not doing this, using this one up, but it feels really light because I've pressed out a little sample of it. It feels really light. The watermelon is supposed to be really good for your skin and keeping it hydrated. It has hyaluronic acid in here, which, you know, I like hyaluronic acid. That kind of plumps the skin and keeps it looking kind of juicy and fresh, if you will. So I love things with hyaluronic acid. I'm new to having watermelon in my items, but I really am seeing watermelon and infusion of it in some form or another in many different skincare products, not just from Glow. But this was one that was, you know, in the little aisle as you're going to pay for checkout. I forgot what they call that. Anyhow, they had it here, so I just picked it up. Nice glass bottle, nice packaging. We'll see how it actually works on the face. The thing about it is it's not, it's oil free, and because I am oily in the T-zone, I have combination skin, I thought that would be a nice thing to kind of balance things out for me so I don't look extra slick and oily. Oh, this one's in my purse. I'll show you this one last, actually. Then I got this from Briogeo. You know, I do like that brand. Everything isn't exactly for me, but this particular one I decided to pick up during the sale. It's called Curl Charisma, and it's really a cream form, like this. It's a cream. Let me just show you what. Oh, I did this hand up, so let me just do it here just to kind of show you. See this? It's like a thick cream, one of those things that, see, you rub and it's not like just rubbing in your skin, it's like going around, and that's kind of how it is on my hair. I used a small portion of it on a portion of my hair one day when I washed it, because they do recommend that you kind of put this on wet hair, and it does allow the curls to kind of set in place without the frizz. But I can already say this is not like one of my favorites, but I want to actually wash my hair and use it the way, you know, just this on my hair, which I did. That portion of hair that I used it on, I did have just that on it, but I like to do it overall because I was kind of comparing it to something else that I have in the bag too, and I just wanted to see, you know, how it would all play out. But it seems okay. It's just not going to be my favorite because it seems like it dried a little harder than what I would like. But anyhow, I also picked up Diva Curl, their stretch, super stretch product. This is new from them, and this one does, the other one smells more, I guess, more florally, and this one has a light coconut scent. This is the one from Diva Curl. This too is a thick cream, but it will, let's just see if it does it. Okay. So I'm rubbing here, but maybe you can tell, yeah, that one's absorbing into my skin much easier than the Charisma Curl one did. I used some of this on my hair as well, and even you can use this for like doing twist outs and other things like that, and I feel like this one I may like more than the Charisma. But again, this is just me kind of hauling it for you, not really a review period, because I haven't used it nearly enough to do an actual review on it. But that Super Curl seems like it could be okay. It could be something. Not $30 worth or something though, so that I can already tell you, I don't feel like I'm going to be on the bandwagon to like buy that again, but I think it's going to be better than the Charisma one for my tightly coiled hair. I did get the Sephora brand mascara Lash Craft. This one is supposed to give you length and volume. They say it's the one that does it all, and the reason I got this one is because I do like their Lash Craft that's has the pink instead of this turquoise at the top. It has the pink, also from Sephora and also from the Lash Craft collection, and that one I actually like, and it's really good. The only reason I don't like it more than the Worth the Hype mascara from NYX is because this one can, you know, if you wear it a long time, all day and stuff, it can do a little flaking, not lots, but a little. So that's why I still like that NYX one more than this, but I wanted to try this particular one to see if there's any difference specifically in the kind of flaking department. I got, just on a whim, this little tropical ambrosia balm, you know, also in the checkout line by Smith's. It was like $6, and quite honestly it feels, I know I have something on the lips right now, but it really does feel very moisturizing, on the lips. So let me just, it comes out like you would think, and when I looked at it I was like, oh, it's gonna be like just a Vaseline something, but no, it gives you some shine, but it feels nothing like Vaseline. It just feels like a nice lip balm that doesn't have that petroleum base. You know what I mean? So it feels good. I like it. I got this and I haven't used it yet, but it's from Clinique. It's like a vitamin C, what they call it, daily booster with pure vitamin C, 10% of it. So vitamin C is good for your skin. Of course, you do want to wear like sunscreen and things like that too. But it comes in this kind of little packaging. You're supposed to open this seal and like press it from the bottom. Again, I haven't used it yet, but we'll see how that goes. And they do have like a version where you could buy multiple of these shots all in one. I think they sell it like a quad, but I just got this one just to test it out and see. And it's not just one use. You should be able to have multiple uses from it. We'll see how it goes. Other thing from Briogeo. Be Gentle, Be Kind. This is their Kale and Apple Replenishing Superfood Conditioner. It comes like this, kind of looks like a smoothie. It's green. It does open up like this, like a lid. I used it only one time on my hair. First of all, it smells like a green apple candy. Smells delicious. Used it on my hair. I do like it on my hair, but again, the price, you know, you get with this 12.5 ounces, and I'll put the price down below, but I know it was definitely over $20. I feel like it was $28, where I can get other conditioners that will give me a very similar feeling for without parabens, just as this is without parabens, and it has good ingredients as well for a much cheaper price point. There's actually something I've been using kind of sort of from Target that I do like, and it was about like $7, and it's also without parabens, no mineral oil, all the things you don't want. It doesn't have that in it either, and again, that's like $7, and it was a big jar too. It wasn't 12 ounces. I feel like it was 16. So yeah. So I like it, but not enough to, it's only because the sale was there and I said, oh, I like Briogeo, so let me get that. That wasn't during the sale. Oh, the other hair thing from Diva Curl is this leave-in Decadence product. So I decided to get this one, even though I know the majority of the things from Diva Curl does not work for me, but this is a leave-in conditioner. But I can tell you, I've used some of this already during a wash day, and again, this isn't the review, this is just kind of the haul period, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. And how many ounces you get? 8 ounces of it. It did leave my hair feeling like it was coated with something, but not like a bad coating. Again, not like a petroleum kind of coating or something heavy. It just felt like, yes, I have products in my hair, but it kind of left it feeling silky, but not moisturized like, oh, I don't have to put anything else in my hair. You knew that you still needed moisturizer, but it gave it a nice base. And usually I'm not one to use so many leave-in conditioners. I kind of go straight from, I wash my hair, shampoo, condition, and then I put an actual, you know, I'll use an actual product or something like a moisturizer, but not leave-in and then later on do moisturizer, typically. But this seems like it would be a nice addition. So it felt light enough in my hair where it just gave me a nice base, but it didn't, you know, try to overpower the thing that was to come next, so that my hair would feel like, oh, you already put something on, now you're putting something else on, now it feels too heavy and like way down. No, it didn't do that. The last thing that I got from the sale, I told you I didn't get much, is from Origins. Oh, it's not the last thing because I have this other thing to show you. From Origins, I wanted to get, since I saw this come out, because I do like Origins. I don't get too many things from them too often, but some of the things that I have gotten over the years I actually like, and mainly their mask. And this one is their new mask. It's called Clear Improvement. It's a charcoal honey mask. So the reason I like that is because, of course, when you think of charcoal, you probably think of things like detoxing your skin, but then the honey, you think of it like nourishing it. So I'm like, oh, okay, what's the dual effect? And also, to be quite honest, I love the appearance of it. I'll show you a picture of when it dries on my skin. This is what it looks like just here, but when it dries on my skin, it looks like, yes, brown mud, but then also with like this golden tone mixed in. So I like it. It looks cool. I've used it 2 or 3 times already, and it dries down just as a typical mask would dry down, because you know how some masks stay loose on your skin or stay in that creamy state and they never actually dry down. This is one that actually dries down, and when I wash it off, my skin does feel soft. I like this one. Can I say that it detoxed my skin? The first time that I did use it, the next day I saw a bump, so I was like, did it unearth that thing? Did it detox and pull that to the surface? I don't know. Every time that I've used it since, I haven't had that experience. Maybe it was nothing for it to grab out, I don't know, but at least for the honey portion, my skin does feel moisturized, and just really feels healthy, and it feels smooth and clean. So it says like gently draws out deep dwelling pore cloggers, impurities and debris, leaves the skin feeling comfortable, clean, clear and conditioned. And yeah, that's what my skin is left feeling like. So I guess this is a winner then. It does what it says it will do. And I didn't talk about the scent on that, sorry. I had my purse over here, and I just wanted to show you the last item, which this is from Black Up Cosmetics. I had shown this on Instagram one time. Not that I purchased it, but I got it in store. I was in store in the Sephora, and I decided, let me just sample this on my hand, because it says like the first of its kind, no transfer, glossy liquid lipstick. So I'm taking off what I have on my lips currently. And yes, let me just put it all out there right now. I've used this, I've tested it. Would I buy it again and pay what you see down below as the price of it? No. But is this color, the one that I got is color number 6. It's a beautiful shade of red, and I even love how it looks glossy on my lips. Look at this. And yes, after it sets, it still looks glossy. Even as long as you wear it throughout the day, it still comes across as glossy. But of course, as you're eating and other things, it will, some of the pigment will kind of come off, which is to be expected, but it still kind of maintains its glossy appearance. So I do like that. Does it transfer? You know, it does transfer. It's just that it still leaves so much behind that I guess you would feel like, even though it transferred to my hand in the beginning stages, you're going to see me swap, try and take it off. So yes, the color is lovely. In the early stages, obviously, if I were to kiss my hand right now, you would definitely see product come off. But if I have this on for a while and I kiss my hand, you may see the slightest bit of red come off. So I guess that's where it comes into saying like, oh, this is transfer proof. This is a transfer proof product. Feels great on the lips, feels creamy. As you can see, it looks like a gloss. With this particular shade, what I have noticed, sometimes you may have to do more than one swipe, because it may make it appear as if it's patchy. It's not as opaque when you kind of all put it on. But you know, I'm doing this right now. Looks good. And as I mentioned, if I kiss my hand in a second, it'll definitely come off. But if I give it some time, very little will come off. And I'm going to show you an example, because I did some shots, how my lip looked kind of earlier on in the day, and then how it looked after lunch. It still looked good. Now I had to after I was drinking things. That's the second picture you're going to see. The final picture is going to be, oh, did I do the I think that was the day I messed up and I didn't do the final picture. I definitely needed to reapply because it was too much missing in areas that, and I'm talking also so it can set. So it was too much missing that I couldn't just like swipe my lips together and then continue about my day, because it almost dries down. The part underneath is almost like a stain. So it comes to a stain, and then once you remove that top piece of gloss, it still looks shiny, but underneath, like if I do a hard swipe and wipe it off my lips, it would still be that stain that's left behind. Then you wouldn't really see the gloss. But if you just kind of let it wear naturally throughout the day, then you will still see the gloss. But you would need to reapply if you do like lots of eating and things are oily. It is gonna come off, and it's not the type where you can just swipe your lips together and it all comes back together and you're ready to go and it still looks glossy. No, because it's that stain underneath, and that would totally be missing. See, I just touched my lip accidentally and some came off. So it would be missing from that spot, and you would need to reapply. I'm just gonna keep this short and sweet and give you a, oh, that was excuse me, I just did a quick kiss test. And okay, you can see it, but it's barely there, right? So now I'm gonna go in for a harder, and again, this is all happening live in real time, so it's not like, you know, I was off camera and came back. Let me do a harder kiss now. Okay, a bit more, but still on my lips and still glossy. So am I gonna say it's no transfer? No, because it's here, but it's pretty good. Right, but again, for that price point, I don't think I'm gonna buy it again because this was, number one, this was the only shade that I actually really liked and thought, you know, and see how it still looks glossy. Let me try it with a tissue just to show you. Okay, so I did it on the tissue and it looks like lots more came off, right? But still glossy. You still get that glossy tone, so it's good stuff. It works, but this was the only color that I actually cared about, and now that I have it, I'll use it, I'll try it. But again, I did note some slight issues where if you eat or something and then the stain part comes off, it, you know, you would have to reapply, which is, you know, fine. I kind of expected that. It's not like it's 100% totally no transfer, but again, better than lots that's out there that says no transfer. It's better than a lot of those. And the other piece of it is it doesn't, this particular shade, at least I can speak for, it's not as opaque every time. You know, you have to make sure that you're not kind of skipping airs and that it looks, you know, fully applied to your lips. And other than that, it is good. And look, I'm still shining. So normally you see a matte that's a no transfer, but a glossy that's a no transfer. They are doing something, you know, different than most brands on the market. So yep, I guess they're to be applauded for that, and the fact that it's not tons of transfer. Yeah, because now as it's going along, it's getting even better. There's hardly anything, even less there, but still glossy on the lips. Yep, so it's good. All right, I will talk to you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you got for the Sephora VIB appreciation sale. All right, bye.